Hi, hello guys. Welcome to day 27 of Speaking in English for 60 Days Challenge. Today I'm going to be talking about how I think in English. Let's get started. First of all, when you're learning English, do you actually think in English or you just translate from English to your native language? As for me, when I started learning English, I always tend to translate in my head. For example, like if someone tell me, "How are you?" I would be thinking, what is how are you in my Burmese language? Like Negangla. So I'll be thinking and I'll be taking time for response. So did I do wrong? Well, translating isn't completely wrong. You can of course translate in some situation, but in conversation situation, it's better if you can think in English. If you're a tourist guide or if you're speaking with native English speakers, it's better to think in English. If you're translating what you will be saying and what they said, it might take time for you to respond or understand. Anyways, when I was a beginner, even when I was watching movies, I would be translating it into Burmese language. And it was very difficult. When someone talked to me, I would be thinking like, what should I respond? What is this in Burmese and what is that in English? So I needed to figure out how to think in English. I'm going to talk about a few tips that I practiced how to think in English. Number one, and the most important one, is I immersed myself in English. Whatever I do, whatever I see, I try to change everything in English. For example, there is a glass here, and I have a sticky note. I'm going to put sticky note onto the glass, and I'll write down a glass. So whenever I see this glass, I will be seeing this sticky note and I think it in English. In that way, you don't actually translate from Burmese to English already because you've already seen a glass and a sticky note that is written in English. So your brain automatically notices it's a glass. You don't necessarily need to translate from Burmese to English, right? That's how I started immersing myself in English. I put sticky notes everywhere, literally everywhere. In that way, I train my brain to think in English. Let's say when I see a bottle of water, and I will be thinking in English only, a bottle of water, instead of translating to my mother tongue. When I see a cup, I saw a sticky note on it, a cup. When I look at a mirror, I see a sticky note that is written mirror. So I don't actually have to think that what is mirror in Burmese? So first, you need to train your brain, immerse yourself in English. Every surrounding of you, you have to think in English. At first, it'll be difficult. That's why you use sticky notes to train your brain. Number two, stop translating. If you want to be a good speaker, you need to stop translating. For example, I'm talking to you guys in English right now. I'm not reading any script. I'm not translating anything. I'm talking to you guys in English directly. So, do you think I'm translating in my head? There's no way, right? If I'll be translating, I wouldn't be able to speak this much and this fast. Even when you're practicing your listening or if you're watching a movie, try to think the nuance in English. Do not try to translate every single sentences in Burmese. Like I said, number one and the most important one is immersing yourself in English. If you can immerse yourself in English, you won't translate. You are training your brain to stop translating. For me, the more I immersed myself in English, the less I translate. These two are connected. Number three, read simple English stories. The reason I'm asking you to read simple English stories is that if you read simple English stories, you will likely enjoy the stories. If you enjoy the story, you are basically immersing yourself in English. In story, there are conversations, new vocabularies, grammars. Of course, don't try to read long stories at first. You'll get overwhelmed. Instead, start with simple, precise, and short stories. You can go step by step, do not rush yourself. It's okay to take your time when you're learning a language. All right, these are the methods that I used to think in English, and stop translating. Number one, immerse myself in English. Number two, stop translating. And number three, read simple English stories. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. I hope this video is helpful for your English journey as well. See you tomorrow guys. Bye.